Hey guys, how you doing? Robeena here. My laptop is still playing up, so I'm still on my phone today. So in this video, I want to talk about how to get out of a depressive episode, and I've got some steps for you there. For those of you who don't know me, my name's Robeena. I'm a depression specialist and mental health expert, and I help women overcome depression without medication or years of therapy. What I also want to do is give away 5 free strategy calls where I want to take a deep dive into your mental health, have a look what's going on, and I've got some really cool tips and tricks even to help you smash through some of those barriers. So without further ado, if you stay to the end of the video, I'll give you further instructions on that. So without further ado, let's get into the topic. So how to get out of a depressive episode. First of all, you need to actually acknowledge that this is where you are. And people tend to describe it as like this dark kind of cloud that settled all over them. We have like early warning signs as well. I've heard that said before. And that's usually like one of the first signs is like this deep depression cloud. So you need to, step one is you need to acknowledge that this depression cloud has actually taken over. Step 2, you need to identify the weapons that this depressive episode is actually using to distort your perception. Because we go to the extreme, don't we? I said in a video before, the mind takes things to the extreme. So you'll get the catastrophizing thoughts, that everything is going to be worse than it is, like it's the end of days and nothing's ever going to be better. All the positive stuff gets filtered out. You can't even hear all the positive stuff. All you're getting is the negative noise and the negative feedback. So it filters out anything positive. The positive stuff is there, but it's behind this cloud, so you actually can't see it. It labels you as things that you're not. So then you start feeling all the negative things about yourself, things that you aren't, and you just so down on yourself. And you know, like I said about the mind, it goes to the extreme, it catastrophizes, it overgeneralizes, that it's always going to be this way. So it's having that awareness and understanding, isn't it? So the next step is to fight back. With some weapons to allow some sunshine through, move that cloud out of the way. And a big one to actually do that is gratitude. If you understand, one of the rules of the mind is that you cannot hold the positive and the negative thought at the same time. So if you focus on something that you're grateful for and gives you gratitude, it automatically snaps you out of any kind of negative mind state that you're in. So think about something that you're grateful for, your children, an experience, you know, something that's happened, you know, a person, place, a loved one, or a sport, or even a TV show, whatever gives you, you know, a burst of happiness. And the next step in with that step as well is you've got to look at self-love. Self-love is a big thing, guys. You know, the majority of people on this planet don't love themselves, and we take this begging bowl out, don't we? And we're asking like other people to love us, but you have to start with yourself. You cannot give from an empty cup, so you've got to fill yourself up with self-love. Have a look at yourself. You know, what is the one thing that you actually love about yourself? Is it your hair? Is it the things that you've done good? Is it a skill that you're proud of? Is it, you know, your children? Is it your career? And, you know, give yourself some of that self-praise. Pat yourself on the back, guys, instead of beating yourself up with a stick. So, you know, and the final step really, if you feel like you're just exhausted and you cannot cope with the day, you've just got to breathe slowly and just repeat these words. Just because the sun isn't shining through today doesn't mean it never will. That cloud will move. It is inevitable. So acknowledge that the depression has taken over. Identify which weapons it's using. Fight back. Give yourself a bit of gratitude and a bit of self-love. And please share this with anybody who you think this might be useful with. So for those of you who are just jumping on, missed the beginning of the video, I'm giving away 5 free strategy calls where I want to take a deep dive into your mental health, see what's going on, and I've got some cool tricks and tips that can help you smash through some barriers. I said that without tripping my words up this time. If you comment yes below the video, I'll give you the link for that. So thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. See you in the next video. Bye for now.